Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Justin here with a review of the new Netflix film Hillbilly Elegy, starring Amy Adams, Glenn Close, and several others. So it just wrapped. The credits are rolling on my TV in my bedroom. Um, I really enjoyed this movie. And let me preface it by saying I understand the controversy. I hope those that were kind of really opposed to the depictions in the movie have seen the whole movie. But I understand the defensiveness um, against some of these characters. But nonetheless, I really, really enjoyed Hillbilly Elegy. Um, Basically, it is the coming of age story or the maturation of JD um, growing up in Midwestern and rural America, in the late 90s. I'm from Detroit. I was born in 1986. So he and I may be the same age or close to. I grew up in the Detroit, Ohio, Toledo area. Um, and so some of the themes that I saw were like spot on to my life experience. Um, I think a lot of people are very sensitive about where they come from, sensitive about, is it caricature? Are you making fun of me? Or you know, there's a fine line. And I understand some people's frustration or hesitation about this. To me, and the intent is clear. This was a love letter, to rural America. I understand. Um, I guess the positioning is that the young man's life is better now. That he's gone through Yale and has gotten this fabulous job and gone on to do these wonderful things, um, and that it was not so good before when he was in a rural community and everything was family folk, based and everything like that. So I understand people's difficulty with that. But I was raised by a single mom, who went to school and did a lot of wonderful things. And I was just struck that this was a love letter. At every turn, you know, um, this young man defended his mother. His real thesis statement in life was his love letter and his relationship to his mother, her resilience, his resilience as a result. And, I just took wonderful and positive things from it. I thought she was great. I thought she really gave a wonderful performance. And I encourage anyone that's kind of struggling with whether to watch it, give it a watch. There is true redemption in this movie. It's not blaming anyone, and it's not putting down any lifestyle. As a matter of fact, it's redemptive. The resolution at the end plays to everyone. I believe so. I definitely recommend this. This is not for kids. This is for 16 and up, definitely. But really enjoyed it. Glenn Close, really enjoyed her role. This was not the best of her career by any means, but she really embodied her role. But I think Amy Adams was top of the pops. I think she stood out amongst the rest. Anyway, guys, what did you guys think? Have you seen this new Netflix film, Hillbilly Elegy? Um, are you hesitant about watching it? And if so, why? Now that you've watched it, how do you think it handled the themes of rural life? Do you think it was a caricature? Do you think it was demeaning? I'm very, very interested to find out, being an African American, to see if it was offensive, because to me it was an honor, it was a tribute. You know, there was a point in the movie when the grandfather died and the whole town saluted, and it was moving to me, and he didn't, the young son JD didn't understand why, and Glenn Close says it's because we're hill people, and that was moving to me. You didn't you might not necessarily get honor during your life, but they're going to honor the life of someone that lived in their community, and that really struck me. And then there was a montage where towards the beginning, where the photos went back in time. It looked like back to the 1800s, and that struck me too, about heritage, and about belonging to a place and being proud of belonging to a place, and where that can come from. So, really interesting movie. I'm really interested to see what some of the other reviewers' commentary is. I haven't watched it or anything before this. So, without further ado, I'm gonna hop off here, and please give me a like, comment if you will, and please consider subscribing for more content like this. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.